grew up where the sirens sing. Every corner got a nickname, every handshake slang. Mama keep a Bible on the counter by the sink, so when the world feel heavy, this the water you drink. Late nights hearing yelling through the paper thin wall. Blue and red colors paint shadows on the hall. I pretend I wasn't scared, eyes glued to the floor, but I memorized the words, verse 23:4. Though I walk through the valley, heart still steady. Every step, every breath, you and me already. I don't fall when the dark get loud. Got a shepherd and a staff in a broken down town. Even in the valley, I won't fall. Shadow on my bed, but my God so bold. Fear all around, but it can't take hold. Cause you with me, yeah, you with me, you with me. Table in the middle of a war, I see. Cup running over in the enemy's teeth. Minutes on my left, mercy on my right, Steve. You with me, yeah, you with me, you with me. Hey, it said pick a side, I just pick my piece. Turn late night beefs into late night prayers for the streets. Homies in the cage, some locked in their minds. I've been walking through the valley, but I'm watching for signs. Rod in his hand, I ain't tripping on sticks. Staff in his palm, keep me far from the piss. Deathly in the text thread, threats on red, but I sleep like a baby with that verse in my head. Though I walk through the valley, heart stay steady. Every tear, every fear, he with me already. I don't shake when the dark talk loud. Shh. Got a shepherd and a plan that the devil can't cry. Even in the valley, I won't fall. Shadow on my back, but my God so bold. Fear all around, but it can't take hold. You with me, yeah, you with me, you with me. Table in the middle of a war, I see. Cup running over in the enemy's teeth. Minutes on my left, mercy on my right, see. You with me, yeah, you with me. Walking past candles on the curb, veins and chalk. Every block got a story that the news don't talk. But he led me by the still waters in my brain. So my panic in the praise, my trauma interchanging on my head while I still waste stars. Right in front of all the ones who said I'd never get far. I ain't stunning on them, I'm just living out grace. With that oil on my stereo like I light on my face, yeah. From the bus stop days to the back row queue, I've been running from myself till he said, that's you. That's the kid that I love, even covered in mud. I'ma chase you through the valley, I don't care about the crush. So I lay self-faith when I hit that street. Pressure in my chest, but the peace on my feet. Shorty been and shorty mercy, go and follow my route. To my last breath, yeah, but I ain't never aimed out. Even in the valley, I won't fall. Shadow on my back, but my God so bold. Fear all around, but it can't take hold. You with me, yeah, you with me, you with me. Table in the middle of a war, I see. Cup running over in the enemy's teeth. Business on my left, mercy on my right, Steve. You with me, yeah, you with me, you with me. Even in the valley, I won't fall. Used to roll my eyes when you called my name. Slam doors, loud sighs, thought you would've blamed. You said one day you gon' see what we carry. Now I pay bills and I see what you bury. All those second shifts, all those quiet cries. You covered my mistakes, took heat from my lies. Back then I was quick to forget your pain. Now every scar on your head's got me feeling the shame.
I got honor in my hands, I won't let it go.
Now you the roots, I'm the branches, and I need you to grow.
If my name never shines, then I want you to know.
Every step that I climb, I'ma bring you to the shore.
I got honor in my hands, I won't let it fall.
You the first ones I call when my back's to the wall.
We love you.
Over all of these plans, I don't care about the crown if I can't bless my fam. You packed lunches when the fridge looked bare. You said eat, baby, acting like you weren't there. You walked to work late so I could ride to school. Taught me keep my word when the world played cruel. I watched life age you in your tired face. Wrinkled like stories I can't erase. Now the roads flip so I can feel that way. You held me in, now I hold your day.
I got honor in my hands, I won't let it go.
You the roots, I'm the branches, and I need you to grow.
If my name ever shine, when I want you to know.
Every step that I climb, I'ma bring you to the show.
I got honor in my
You the first one I call when my back's to the wall.
Thank you.
Over all of these plans, I don't care about the crown if I can't bless my fam. Got the call now, and I clear my day. I don't treat your needs like they in the way. Paperwork rides, all the pills you take. I sit in those chairs for your aching sake. You once held my head when the fever ran. Now I'm holding yours with a steady hand. If I ever get rich, you gon' live that peace. But I'm on it right now just to help you breathe.
I got honor in my hands, I won't let it go.
You the roots, I'm the branches, and I need you to grow.
If my name never shine, then I want you to know.
Every step that I climb, I'ma bring you to the show.
I got honor in my hands, I won't let it fall.
You the first ones I call when my back's to the wall.
We got you.
Over all of these plans, I don't care about the crown if I can't bless my fam. When you talk slow, I don't cut you off. Every word like gold, every breath a cost. I record your voice on my phone at night, 'cause one day soon you won't sound as alive. If I ever got kids, they gon' know your name. How you pray for us in the hardest days. I've been chasing these dreams, but I learned this fact: if I honor you now, that's the real impact.
I got honor in my hands, I won't let it go.
You the roots, I'm the branches, and I need you to grow.
If my name never shine, then I want you to know.
Every step that I climb, I'ma bring you to the shore.
I got honor in my hands, I won't let it fall.
You the first ones I call when my back's to the wall.
We love you.
Over all of these plans, I don't care about the crown if I can't bless my fam. Woke up, rent due, check in. Mom text, pray, I text, amen. Cup half full with the light off. Still trying to trust when the job cut hours off. I seen mids drown in they overtime. Clock in rich, clock out hollow in the overtime. So I clock in faith when the fits are tough. Gave me just enough written on my coffee cup, yeah. I seen hunger turn saints to thieves. Seen comfort make or sleep, no needs, no please. Too broke, you forget that you still got worth. Too stacked, you forget who designed this earth. I'm in the middle lane, blinkers on, head clear. I don't need a crown if the king stay near. I just need bread for today, let tomorrow be. If I had it all now, would I still say please? Take this pride off my plate, take this panic off my tongue. If I'm holding too much weight, you the one I'm leaning on, leaning on. Give me just enough, keep my heart away. Daily bread in my empty hands, I'm okay. Not too high that I forget who raised this dust. Not too low that I curse your name in the rush. I don't want it all, just what you say is for us. Provision, balance, daily tracks, yeah. Give me just enough. Car Max, still passing up the quick scam. If I sell my soul, that's a debt I can't withstand. Every ad say more, every post say win, but the quiet voice whisper, that's a trap, don't give in. I'd rather ride the bus with a clear mind than a two-door dream with a fear I can't unwind. If the kingdom in my chest, I'm already up. So I say grace twice when you fill my cup. Take this grief from my grip, take this worry from my lungs. If I ever start to slip, pull me back where I belong, where I belong. Then we just enough, keep my heart away. Daily bread in my empty hands, I'm okay. Not too high that I forget who raised this dust. Not too low that I curse your name in the rush. I don't want it all, just what you say is for us. balance, danger, trust. Give me just enough. Loose change in the jar, still a blessing. Every small mercy sound loud and it's stressing. I'm weak if my people all safe, all fed. If the roof don't trip on my daughter in the bed, I ain't tryna stomp with a bottle of shine. I just wanna end every day in line. Book abundance every lane, keep my focus up. Cause the same prayer stand when the bank fill low. Give me just enough, keep my heart away. Daily wet, it might be hands, I'm okay. Not too high that I forget who raised this stuff. Not too low that I curse your name in the rush. I don't want it all, just what you say is for us. Provision, guidance, Davy, trust. Give me just enough when the night feel long. When the covers echo, still give me a song. If I ever start to think, can it start by us? Strip it back till I stand on brace like love. I don't want it all, just what you say is for us. Provision, balance, daily trust. Give me just enough.
Mama on the phone like, baby, you your father's son. Same temper, same tongue, same stubborn lungs. I used to slam doors, swear I'd never run it back. Said I'd never be like him, now I hear his voice when I snap. Little bro, watching eyes wide, learning every move. I'm tryna unteach every lesson anger proof. We got history here hanging heavy in the kitchen. Silent meal, side eyes, everybody flinching. I know I said some things I can't unsay, but I don't wanna let you walk away. If you hold me while I'm healing, I can hold you while you change. I've been learning how to let that weight go. Give you grace like I've been given, I know. If you hold me while I'm healing, we can find our way to home. I remember holidays, half love, half fight. Prayers over plates, then we'd argue all night. Quoting verses with our teeth clenched tight. Talk about heaven, but we never made it right. You called me out, said you talk a lot about fate, but I only see pride when I'm looking in your face. The cut deep, still I knew that you were right. I was choosing being right over choosing you tonight. I know I said some things I can't unsay, but I don't wanna let you walk away. If you hold me while I'm healing, I can hold you while you change. I've been learning how to let that weight go. Give you grace like I've been given, I know. If you hold me while I'm healing, we can find our way to home. Took time, took space, took a long hard look at the names I underlined in that worn out book. Bear with one another, thought it meant I'll just endure. Then I read the rest of it, started curious, said like you've been forgiven, that's a whole different standard. Whole different living, not I'll forget when you earn it. But I let go cause I was never paying for my own debt first. I know I said some things I can't unsay, but I don't wanna let you walk away. If you hold me while I'm healing, I can hold you while you change. I've been learning how to let that weight go. Give you grace like I've been given, I know. If you hold me while I'm healing, we can find our way to home. So here's my hands up, here's my guard down, here's my I was wrong, sitting in this living room now. You don't owe me trust, but I'm here if you can give it. We can start small, couple words, couple visits. I ain't asking you to pretend we never bled. I'm asking, can we build on the truth that's been said? We can be the ones who break what we were taught, turn our grudges into gardens growing where we almost lost, yeah. I know I said some things I can't unsay, but I don't wanna let you walk away. If you hold me while I'm healing, I can hold you while you change. I've been learning how to let that weight go. Give you grace like I've been given, I know. If you hold me while I'm healing, we can find our way to home, 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 home.
Bare feet on cold ground, handshake but I hold ground. Eyes up at that whole crowd, praying that they don't fall now. 5 stones in my palm, yeah. One shot, that's a long bet. Armor looking like a tall fence. Heart beating out the offense. They laugh when I walk in. Talk big, but they all thin. Feel loud, but my God wins. Skin small, but my soul big. Dust in my lungs when I breathe in. Talk to the sky, that's my treatment. Tiny in the shadow of a demon. Still I'm standing where I'm needed. I'm staring up at giants, but I won't run. Got faith in my veins like a loaded gun. Yeah, they tower over me, but they gon' fall. I'm small, but I'm stronger than them all, yeah. Got stones in my head, I don't need no sword. Got fire in my chest and a big good up. Against every odd, I'ma break that wall. I'm small, but I'm stronger than them all. Walk slow to the front line. Hear a chance in the flood tide. Old scars in my young mind. New fears that I outshine. They said, boy, you ain't built right. Too soft for a real fight. Still I'm standing where it still flies. Still I'm praying through still lies. Talk tough with a weak faith. They been when the ground shakes. I've been, but I don't break. Turn pain into upgrade. Every doubt is a war drum. Every step feeling more done. Every breath saying hold on. One swing, then it's all gone. I'm staring up at giants, but I won't run. Got faith in my veins like a loaded gun. Yeah, they tower over me, but they gon' fall. I'm small, but I'm stronger than them all. Yeah. Got stones in my head, I don't need no sword. Got fire in my chest and a bigger load. Against every odd, I'ma break that wall. I'm small, but I'm stronger than them all. Neck deep in the dark days. Still see through the hard haze. Big man on a tall stage. Fall fast when the rock stays. Whispers in my ear say quit now. Sit down, let them wind charge. But a still quiet voice in the wind loud. So stand up, let the sin drown. Yeah, I'm cut from a strange cloud. Mud blood, but the chains off. Fist clench when the weight drop. Still I rise when the hate talk. If they ask how I got here, I was walking through a raw field. One slain, one God knew. That's the only thing I brought here. I'm staring up at giants, but I won't run. Got faith in my veins like a loaded gun. Yeah, they tower over me, but they gon' fall. I'm small, but I'm stronger than them all. Got stones in my hand, I don't need no sword. Got fire in my chest and a bigger load. Against every odd, I'ma break that wall. I'm small, but I'm stronger than them all. Blood stain on the dry ground. Big body ain't alive now. Crowd hush, hear the sky sound. Peace fall when the pride's down. I don't brag on my own name. I was built in a cold rain. Fell hard in the whole game. Stood up with a whole flame. Every giant in my sleep now. Every nightmare is weak now. Every battle I keep count. Every loss had a deep route. So when they stand in my way,
Yeah, sir. Sirens in the distance, sky turn copper, streets run dry. Kids still kicking rusty cans, as if the clouds ain't cracking. Why do boys preach a plastic gospel? Buy your way to paradise. I'm scrolling past 1,000 idols, trying to hear that still small voice. Feels like the world is falling apart, but you wrote this ending from the start. Mountains shake, empires fake, still your word won't wash away. If the world is falling apart, hold my trembling, stubborn heart. Break these stones and light the dark, while the world is falling apart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Locusts in my search bar, war wrapped in the headline font. Neighbors turn to shadows, building higher walls they never won. Stars dim over concrete gardens, ash on every silver tongue. Yet some old prophet in my memory said this pain is the birth of something young. Feels like the world is falling apart, but you wrote this ending from the start. Mountains shake, empires fade, still your word won't wash away. If the world is falling apart, hold my trembling, stubborn heart. Break these stones and light the dark, while the world is falling apart. When the world is falling apart, when the world is falling apart, when the world is falling apart, teach my knees the ancient art of crying out, of staying true, though every gate is breaking through. If the world is falling apart, I still sing where I once felt, 'cause every broken, burning part is one more shout that all is well. Sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance. Yeah. Sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance. Yeah. 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 Sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance. Yeah. Sirens in the distance, sirens in the distance. Sirens in the distance. Yeah, yeah. Sirens in the distance. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
picked the wrong day to disappear. Suit in the closet, dust on the mirror. Phone full of photos, I scroll in fear. If I stop looking, do you stay here? Church shoes under my bed. Program folded, crease where I read. Every name printed, all those years spent. I whisper yours like a breath I ran. Close to the crushed in the quiet, close in the ache and the riot. I don't see you, but I swear you're near. Right in the crack of my doubt and my tears. Close to the broken and bleeding, close when the last light is leaving. I can't hold on, but you still hold me here. Near enough to hear. Near enough to hear. Mom in the kitchen, hands in the sink, eyes on the window, too scared to blink. Steam on the glass, writes what we think. Why'd you allow it in the fog and the pink? I say the right words, they sound like lies. He's in a good place while her shoulders rise. She says good for who, cause I'm not fine. And falls apart on the countertop line. Close to the crushed and the quiet, close in the ache and the riot. I don't see you, but I swear you're near. Right in the crack of my doubt and my tears. Close to the broken and bleeding, close when the last light is leaving. I can't hold on, but you still hold me here. Near enough to hear. Near enough to hear. Walk through the park where we used to talk. Bench by the pond, same gravel, same walk. Kids throw bread, same ripples they make. How can the world stay while my world breaks? Wind through the trees, sounds like a hymn. Words I forgot, start rushing in. Close to the crushed, I mouth each line. Not as a slogan, more like a lifeline. Late night traffic murmurs below. I'm on the floor where the street lights glow. Anger and mercy both in my chest. Prayers like fragments, never a yes. But in that fracture, something waits. Not fixing facts, not changing dates. Just this presence under my pain. Like someone sitting in the same rain. Close to the crushed and the quiet, close in the ache and the riot. I don't see you, but I swear you're near. Right in the crack of my doubt and my tears. Close to the broken and bleeding, close when the last light is leaving. I can't hold on, but you still hold me here. Near enough to hear. Near enough to There's a war inside of me. There's a war inside of me. There's a war inside of me. It's where you're teaching me to bleed. Yeah. Yeah. Woke up in the battlefield. Sheets feel like chains on my skin. Hands together, heart still heavy. Where do I even begin? Words I know from ancient pages, raised on armor, faith, and fire. But I still shake like a child when the dark calls me a liar. There's a war inside of me, flesh and spirit pulling me apart like a river splitting at the sea. You want my soul, you want my heart. I'm holding on to what you speak. When I'm falling, when I'm weak, yeah. The war inside of me is where you're teaching me to bleed. Yeah. Thought I left my old ways buried, but they crawl back out at night. Every dart a loaded weapon, every glance another fight. I can quote the ancient letter, still I stumble, still I trip. Try to walk that narrow promise with a serpent on my lips. There's a war inside of me,
flesh and spirit pulling me apart like a river splitting at the sea. You want my soul, you want my heart. I'm holding on to what you speak. When I'm falling, when I'm weak, yeah. The war inside of me is where you're teaching me to bleed. Yeah. I hear stand put on your armor, but my faith feels paper thin. Saw the truth stuck in the scabbard, rusting out beneath my skin. Still your wish because the terror says I black this path for you. If I lose myself in dying, maybe that's how I break through. There's a war inside of me, flesh and spirit pulling me apart like a river spitting at the sea. You want my soul, you want my heart. I'm holding on to what you speak. When I'm falling, when I'm weak, yeah. The war inside of me is where you're making me be free. So I drag my shame to altar, all my secrets in my hands. Breathing dust in broken language, you still call me child, now stand. If this fight goes on for help, then I'll fight here on my knees. Cause the grave already answered what this war will do to me. There's a war inside of me, flesh and spirit pulling me apart like a river splitting at the sea. You want my soul, you want my heart. I'm holding on to what you speak. When I'm falling, when I'm weak, yeah. The war inside of me is where you're making me be free. Yeah, making me be free.
I grew up quick on the short remark, sharp tongues, throwing little darts. Learned fast how to armor my heart. Folded on, sitting back in the dark. Kept score like a judge in my chest. Every slide, man, I stacked that debt. Smile on, but my jaw stayed set. Whole life, held tight in that. Soft heart, strong spine. I'm laying down what isn't mine. You hurt me, I'll still choose kind. I'm letting go so I can shine. Grace hit deep like a summer rain, washing off that old pain. Soft heart, strong spine. Yeah, I forgive and I draw the line. Hey! You said words that you can't unsay. They hang in the air like yesterday. I replayed every frame, every face. Pale walls, called it keeping me safe. The weight got heavy in my chest, leave cut short, never getting rest. Kept trying to win by holding regrets, but the prize was a heart compressed. Soft heart, strong spine. I'm laying down what isn't mine. You hurt me, I'll still choose kind. I'm letting go so I can shine. Grace hit deep like a summer rain, washing off that old pain. Soft heart, strong spine. Yeah, I forgive and I draw the line. So I said one night on the kitchen floor, back on the fridge, palms on the tiles, all my anger spread out on the door. Names, dates scribbled in a crooked file. I whispered I can carry this weight. Felt love, speak quiet, clear as day, let it go, I already paid. Tears fell hard, but the grip gave way. Soft heart, strong spine. I'm laying down what isn't mine. You hurt me out, still choose kind. I'm letting go so I can shine. Grace hit deep like a summer rain, washing off that old pain. Soft heart, strong spine. Yeah, I forgive and I draw the line.
Now I walk a little lighter, slow. I don't clap back quick when the heat runs low. I remember how much I've been shown, so I pass that mercy on down the road. I ain't weak cause I bless my foes. It takes strength just to let that go. I keep truth like a seed I sow, pulling weeds where the anger grows. Soft heart, strong spine, I'm laying down what isn't mine. You heard me, I'll still choose kind. I'm letting go so I can shine. Grace hit deep like a summer rain, washing off that old pain. Soft heart, strong spine, yeah, I forgive and I draw the line.
Book open on the dresser, highlighter on the page, I'm stressing. Got plans, got pressure, got questions. You said be strong, no second guessing. Phone buzz, but I mute that noise. Scroll tempt me to choose that void. You say keep this word on your lips, so I trace every line with my fingertips. Early in the AM, eyes still heavy. Coffee in my hand, heart unsteady. Reading through the promise like a checklist. Wonder if I'm ever gonna check this. You say don't turn left or right, walk straight in the narrow light. So I'm writing what I read in the margins, trying to plant every seed in the garden. You said think on it, speak on it, day after day till I sit honest. If I keep it in my heart, keep it in my sight, you make my steps line up, make my path right. I'm gonna meditate day and night, turn that page till it turns my life. Keep that word in my lungs when I'm breathing, on my tongue when I talk, when I leaving. I'm gonna meditate day and night, every battle, every doubt, every fight. You said I'll prosper if I stay in line, so I hold to the promise like it's lifeline. Yeah, late night when the fear starts speaking, oh shame in my ear just creeping. I remember what you wrote, I repeat it. Every lie that I hear, you delete it. You told me be brave, I'm with you, so I quote that verse when I read through. When I walk through the door of a new room, I recite your word to the field moon. Heart code changed by the scripture, 9 upon line, paint the picture. Every command at the compass, pointing me straight through the conflict among us. So when the crowd say run that way, I rehearse what you said that day. This book stay closed, on straight, so I keep that truth in my everyday. You said think on it, speak on it, write it on my mind so my feet on it. If I keep it in my heart, keep it in my sight, and make my steps light up, make my path bright. I'm gonna meditate day and night, turn that page till it turns my life. Keep that word in my lungs when I'm breathing, on my tongue when I talk, when I leaving. I'm gonna meditate day and night, every battle, every doubt, every fight. You said I'll prosper if I stay in line, so I hold to the promise like it's lifeline. I'm gonna meditate day and night, let your voice be my guiding light. When I'm weak, then I'm strong, I'm leaning. Every step, every breath, keep believing. I'm gonna meditate day and night, every valley, every height, every time. You said I'll prosper if I stay in line, so I hold to your word like it's lifeline. Hey, hey. text. Where you at? Call me back, don't stress. I was busy trying to flex for the rest. Didn't see she was losing her breath, yeah. Kitchen light on, plate, rack, and foil. She way up, feet aching from the toil. I sneak in, think I'm slick, little boy. Didn't know her whole prayer was my joy. She say, son, don't chase that thrill. Keep your word, keep your hands real still. You got breath, that's a borrowed gift. Honor me by honoring. So I call my mama first. Every win, every hurt, every blessing, every bird, every check, every word. She picked me up from the dirt.
Love me till my chest burn. God keep her heart preserved.
I call my mama first, yeah. She ain't famous, ain't chasing the stage. The spotlight is a hospital gauge. Scrubs on, back sore, double shift days. Still asking if I ate on a break. I remember when the rent ran late. She smiled, said watch the Lord make a way. Then handed me the last hot plate. Told me baby I already ate. She did, now my phone heavy when it rings. Text reads, call when you're free. I stop meetings, I pause small things. Cause she taught me what earner really means. So I call my mom first. Every win, every hurt, every blessing, every burden, every check, every word. She picked me up from the dirt.
Love me till my chest burn. God keep her heart preserved.
I call my mama first. So I call my mama first. Before the gram, before the birds. Little voices in the back singing love I don't deserve. Long life, long love, that's the promise I've learned. I call my mama first, yeah. Couple homies said I'm with, that's jokes, but they call her when their hearts feel broke. Should've fed, had to block, that's hope. Open door, open arms, open coat. When the neighbors came around with the talk, she said, read it slow, don't get lost in the gloss. If they take your soul for the cost, it ain't worth one tear that I've dropped. I got plaques on the wall, that's nice, but the crown on the gray hair bright. If I shine and I dim a light, man, I failed at the main part of life. So I call my mama first. Every week, every week, every win, every win,
Every blessing, every burden, every check,
every check, every check, every check, every word. Pick me up from the dirt.
love me till my chest burn.
Love me till my chest burn.
Keep her heart preserved.
I call my first.
Every win,
Oh, one day I'ma wait for one ring.
I call mama first.
Tell by the window, quiet still spring. Flowers on the stone, birds don't sing, and now feel every word that she preached. Yeah. So while she here, I'ma show that way. Buy time more than I buy her things. Hold her hand, let her rest her knees. Pull her close when the nights ain't sweet. If I ever have kids of my own, teach them who pray them in this home. They gon' know why my tone gets soft every time that a name gets called. So I call my mama first.
Every win,
Ooh, one day I'ma wait.
I call my mama first.
One day I'ma wait. I call my mama first.
Every win,
Oh, my mama first.
I call my mama first.
One day I'ma wait. One day I'ma wait. So I call my mama first. So I call my mama first. So I
Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'm fearing no evil but the devil in red. He said I'm making bad decisions again. I told him I'ma try to face it, make amends. He said it's a little too late for that. Put it all in the past, you can never go back. He said he gon' give me everything I want, just one little cap. Said it's gon' cost my soul, oh no. And I said, no, I'm not gonna sell my soul for you to take control. I will not fold, oh no, no, no. I'm not gonna sell my soul for you to take control. I will not fold. And yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'm fearing no evil but the devil in red. He said, you're gonna have to see it for yourself. Then he grabbed me by the wrist and took me to hell. And it was a place I knew very well. It was like I was looking in the mirror at myself. And then he said, what the hell did you expect? I'm just trying to protect you from yourself, oh no. And I said, no, I'm not gonna sell my soul for you to take control. I will not fold, oh no, no, no. I'm not gonna sell my soul for you to take control. I will not fold. And then I started feeling sorry for him. I mean, I had the devil cry for me. It's a trip. He said I didn't wanna have to do this, kid. I just thought you'd like it better if you lived in sin. And then he went to shake my hand. He said, congratulations, you're a better man than I am. And if you ever wanna visit again, I will always be around the corner, right here, oh no. And I said, no, I'm not gonna sell my soul for you to take control. I will not fold, oh no, no. I'm not gonna sell my soul for you to take control. I will not fold.
Yeah.
Used to pray with my back to the pews. Felt the flame, but I lacked any view. Every loss was a latch on the door. I was mad at the lock, never asking for more. Mama said, boy, every bruise got a lesson. I was counting my cuts, not the fruit from the pressure. Stared at the floor, heard a voice in the silence. Fall all you want, just don't fall for defiance. Fall set, rise again. Same road, wiser steps, dust on my face. Still I stand, hands up, heart check. I fall 7, rise again. Scars turn maps in my hands. Trip, get up, breathe it in. I'm built by how I land, yeah. Talk slick, but I choke when it's real. Hard-headed, kept joking my guilt. Friends gone, I was slow to repent. Pointing fingers at fate while I folded my tent. Credit low, faith lower than that. Sun up, still I laid on my back. Thought grace had a limit like rent. To mercy pulled up, said you good, pay it with intent. I fall 7, rise again. Same road, wiser steps, dust on my face. Still I stand, hands up, heart check. I fall 7, rise again. Scars turn maps in my hands. Trip, get up, breathe it in, yeah. I'm built by how I land. Oh, late night, all the doubts in a row. I was scrolling my regrets like a show. Every season where I slipped, lost grip, still alive, so the story ain't closed. Tears drip on the page of my past. Ink run, but the truth still lasts. If the righteous ever crumble and crash, it's the rising that defines them, not the bump of the gas. I fall 7, rise again. Same road, wiser steps, dust on my face. Still I stand, hands up, heart check. I fall 7, rise again. Scars turn maps in my hands. Trip, get up, breathe it in. I'm built by how I land, so I walk with a limp, not shame. Every ache is a part of my name. If I slip 8 times, then it's 9 on the way. Every time that I climb, I remember that day when I woke in the wreck of my pride. Thought I died, but he kept me alive. Now I brace for the break, but I lean on the grace. Cause the fall ain't the end, it's a frame in the race. in the dark with my hands in my coat. Pocket full of pride, heavy eyes, heavy coats. Every shortcut cut me, every steam left smoke. Try to lean on my name, it collapsed when I spoke. Late night scrolling, chasing pieces of peace. Mind running on fumes, heart begging for release. Then I cracked that book, page tore me apart. Every line like a lamp, every word hit sharp. I keep your word in my heart, I don't wanna let it go. Lock tight, live in the dark, where only you can know, only you. When I drift, bring me back, let your truth scan lost. I keep your word in my heart, I keep your word in my heart, yeah. I remember being young, we would laugh at the rise. Anything that felt hard, we would label as lies. Thought freedom was a fence, I could jump on my own. To the ground, disappeared, and I dropped like a stone. You said, son, be still, but I ran right past. Chasing quick thrills that were built not to last. When the walls closed in and the noise died loud. Only quiet I found was when I read out loud. I keep your word in my heart, I don't wanna let it go. Like tank, keep in the dark, where only you can know. When I drift, bring me back, let your truth stay dark. I keep your word in my heart, I keep your word in my heart, yeah. I got friends in the war with the things they crave, trying to climb out the pit they themselves have paved. I don't judge, I remember that familiar wave. How the mind says run while the body behaves. So I text little verses, just a line, just two. Not a sermon or a show, just to see, just truth. Cause a bar from that page changed the path that I walk. Turn my anger into prayer, turn my gossip to talk. I keep your word in my heart, I don't wanna let it go. Like time, keep in the dark, but only you can know. When I drift, bring me back, let your truth stay guard me. I keep your word in my heart, I keep your word in my heart. Temptation still calls it, just learn new slang. Same hook, new bait, same old fangs. I don't trust my eyes, they'll dress up a lie. So I hide what you said where the bait can't slide. When the fear kicks in and the funds run thin, and the plans fall apart that I swore would win. I rehearse what I stored so the storm can't shake it. If my hands let go, let my heart still take it. I keep your word in my heart, I keep your word in my heart, Paycheck Friday, gone by Tuesday. Stack of bills in blue faith. Widow's jar feels like it's empty, but the oil still drips on my shame. You said, seek first my kingdom, and the rest will chase me down. You feed the birds, dress the lilies. Why'd I think you let me drown? I'm counting truth, not just the balance. Where you are, I'm never lacking. I've got bread in the basket, cause your word said it's enough. I've chased silver like it's a savior, held my worth in what I own. Built big barns for little harvest while my heart felt alone. You said, seek first my kingdom, and the rest will chase me down. You feed the birds, dress the lilies. Why'd I think you let me drown? I'm counting truth, not just the balance. Where you are, I'm never lacking. I've got bread in the basket, cause your word said it's enough. Yeah.
Borrow worry from tomorrow, pay with peace I couldn't spare. Then I read about the sparrows, how you number every hair. So if I'm rich or if I'm struggling, teach my hands to open wide. I'll share lows with all my neighbors, trust my daily bread to Christ. You said, seek first my kingdom, and the rest will chase me down. You feed the birds, dress the lilies, why'd I think you let me drown? I'm down and true, not just the balance. Where you are, I'm never lacking. I've got bread in the basket, 'cause your word said it's enough. Oh, your word said it's enough. You said, seek first my kingdom, every need you'll satisfy. I bring my lack, you bring your promise. Turn my feet of faithful as I'm counting. Ooh, not just the balance. Oh, where you are, I'm never lacking. Oh, I've got bread in the basket, 'cause your word said it's enough.
Woke up, same ceiling, paint peeling in the frame, coffee stain on the counter, still spelling out my name. Buzz from the phone, group chat full of jokes. One of them quiet for a week, then the news he gone, folks. They said accident, instant, didn't feel a thing, but I pictured his last second every time our ears ring. Walk past his block, fresh candles in the breeze, whole world scrolling past, I'm stuck on my knees. Teach me to count these number days, every breath like smoke that fades. I've been living like I'll never fade away, but I'm a shadow in the sun, just a heartbeat and I'm done. Teach me to count these number days, yeah, 'cause I'm a vapor on the page. I keep a box full of Polaroids and press, dust on the lid but the faces still stare. She said you was 8, you swore you'd leave this town. Now you 30, same train, same run down ground. Uncle in the corner with his oxygen tank, saying I was your age, once I blinked then it sank. We laughing but I'm clock checking every small tick, thinking how the years move quiet but they hit quick. Teach me to count these number days, every breath like smoke that fades. I've been living like I'll never fade away, but I'm a shadow in the sun, just a heartbeat then I'm done. Teach me to count these number days, 'cause I'm a vapor on the page. Bus ride, forehead on the glass, late shift. City talking and graffiti in the break hits. Old head said, shorty, don't waste your prime. Showed a faded gel tat, I did 15 dimes. He said, all that chasing after paper and the hype. You can own a whole block, still be bankrupt to life. I thought about my list, my likes, my plans. All the trophies in my head, turning dust in my hands. Teach me to count these number days, every breath like smoke that fades. I've been living like I'll never fade away, but I'm a shadow in the sun, just a heartbeat then I'm done. Teach me to count these number days, yeah, 'cause I'm a vapor on the page. Nightfall, rooftop, sky bleeding in the west. City hum low like a prayer in my chest. I lay my pride out, stack it with my fears. Every selfish little dream I've been feeding all these years. Say, if I'm just a breath, then breathe me how you choose. If I'm grass in the yard, let me bend for your truth. Hands open in the dark, time slipping through my grip. But for the first time I feel every second that I get. Teach me to count these number days, every breath like smoke that fades. I've been living like I'll never fade away, but I'm a shadow in the sun, just a heartbeat then I'm done. Teach me to count these number days, 'cause I'm a vapor on the page. Always chasing every crown that could fade in a week. Tryna flex for the crowd, but my soul felt weak. Scroll glow on my face, but my heart on E. Then that name hit deep, had to fall on my knees. He ain't come with a sword, he ain't come with a crown. He came low, washed feet, took thorns for a crown. I was lost, dead, broke in the spirit somehow. Now I'm rich in His grace, I confess it out loud. Every tongue, every tribe, every story, every side. When the name gets announced, ain't a knee staying proud. Every knee gonna bow, every tongue gonna say Jesus Christ is Lord, He the truth, He the way. From the sky to the ground, every life, every breath gonna lift up His name, even right at they death. Every knee gonna bow, I'ma start that now. Hands up, heart open, let my pride fall down. Every knee gonna bow, every tongue gonna cry Jesus Christ is Lord for the rest of my life. Used to talk like a king, but my throne was dust. I was running on hype, I was leaning on love. And I read how He emptied Himself of it all. Left glory, took shame just to answer my call. He ain't flex on the weak, He went low for the least. Sat down with the lost, made a home for the streets. If the greatest went low, who am I standing tall? I lay down my applause. He the name over all, every crown, every check, every title, every flex. When His name gets announced, all that shine gets drowned. Every knee gonna bow, every tongue gonna say Jesus Christ is Lord, He the truth, He the way. From the sky to the ground, every life, every breath gonna lift up His name, even right at they death. Every knee gonna bow, I'ma start that now. Hands up, heart open, let my pride fall down. Every knee gonna bow, every tongue gonna cry Jesus Christ is Lord for the rest of my life. I ain't rapping for my name, I ain't chasing that chart. I'm just praying that this word really pierced through our heart. I've been stubborn, I've been stuck, I've been stiff in my neck, but His mercy hit different and I think what's next. On that day when He comes, all the lies fall flat. Ain't the cap stay on, ain't the crown stay strapped. From the rich to the broke, from the stage to the crowd. Every soul gonna be speaking it loud. So I preface it now, let my ego resign. Let my mouth line up with that heavenly line. And my wins and my fails, every low, every high. Same name on my lips to the day that I die. When the spotlight fades, when the crowd go on mute, when my body hit dirt, when my times run through my last breath in. First breath up, play it, same word, same Lord, I'm still there. Every knee gonna bow, every tongue gonna say Jesus Christ is Lord, He the truth, He the way. From the sky to the ground, every life, every breath gonna lift up His name, even right at they death. Every knee gonna bow, I'ma start that now. Hands up, heart open, let my pride fall down. Every knee gonna bow, every tongue gonna cry Jesus Christ is Lord for the rest of my life. It's the woman who taught me to say, before I spoke a word, You pray my name, traced every promise in those fragile pages. Shanna in your heart, Mary in your hands. You got me to sleep with ancient phrases. You stood in the doorway, watching like a watchman. Eyes on the night and the coming dawn. You whispered, the Lord is my shepherd. Child to fear packed his bags and moved on. Blessed is the woman who taught me to say, the Lord is my strength at the break of day. You wrote God's mercy on my doorway. In heart, blood like a river, right from the start, mother. You are honored in my day. You are honored in my day. You broke your bread so I wouldn't go hungry. Shared your last coat when the winter came. Said, what we do for the least of these, we give to Jesus, not for praise or fame. Blessed is the woman who taught me to say, the Lord is my strength at the break of day. You wrote God's mercy on my doorway. In heart, love like a river, right from the start, mother. You are honored in my day. Ooh, gray in your hair like a crown of glory. Lines on your hands like psalms in the skin. If I rise, it's sunrise. Or speak in the gates, it's your faithful life that's living within. Blessed is the woman who taught me to say, the Lord is my strength at the break of day. You wrote God's mercy on my doorway. In heart, love like a river, right from start, mother. You are honored in my day. Before I spoke a word, 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 before I spoke a word. Before I spoke a word, 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 before I spoke a word. Before I spoke a word, 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 before I spoke a word. Woke up in the mess I made. Empty bottles, crowded shame. Thought I'd outrun what I become. Still heard my name. Still heard my name. Dust on the book I used to read. Words in red I used to need. Like a lamp I shoved inside a drawer. I couldn't see, I wanted more. So turn me back to you. Like a river to the sea. I've been running in circles. Come and break these chains in me. You said the truth sets captives free. I'm done with halfway through. I'm turning, Lord, I'm turning back to you. Yeah. I'm turning back to you. Yeah. Hands I used to lift in praise, holding habits, holding rage. But prodigal still have a place. You ran to me, you ran my way. So turn me back to you. Like a river to the sea. I've been running in circles. Come and break these chains in me. You said the truth sets captives free. I'm done with halfway through. I'm turning, Lord, I'm turning back to you. I'm writing new lines on my heart. The words carved deep, they mark the start. Old rose fade in the rearview blast. I fix my eyes, I don't look back. I was dead in the dark, now I'm breathing. You spoke life to these bones, I'm believing what you bless, fear can't undo. I fall down, I get up, I run to you. So turn me back to you. Like a river to the sea. I've been walking in freedom since your mercy carried me. You said the truth sets captives free.
Every promise shining through. I'm turning, Lord, I'm turned back on to you. Yeah, I'm turned back on to you. Look, many are the afflictions of the righteous, yeah, but the Lord delivers them from them all. In the middle of the night I hear him call. I'm afflicted, he delivers. I'm conflicted, need him with us. All this friction, need forgiveness. See him falling into it again. The psalmist said that he would deliver us. I can't pretend that my heart isn't hard and bitter, bruh. I can give my wife a nice life and raise the little ones. Can't admit I got some bigger problems in the middle of many afflictions of the righteous. Yeah, if the Lord delivers them from them all. In the middle of the night I hear him call. I'm afflicted, he delivers. I'm conflicted, need him with us. All this friction, need forgiveness. I'm afflicted, he delivers. I'm conflicted, need him with us. All this friction, need forgiveness. See the falling into it again. So this my decree to deliver us from evil, Lord. For mine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever, amen. I love it when you talk like that, man. Make me feel like a grown up. Now that I know my sin, how could I ever atone? Do I have to? Nah. You be talking too much. I'm saying less and less and less and less and less and less and less. All of this guilt is on my conscience. Why you put me on this nonsense? So I'm begging and I'm pleading on my knees. Lord, please, oh please. I'm a baby, he delivers. I'm conflicted, need him with us. All the friction, need forgiveness. I'm a baby, he delivers. I'm conflicted, need him with us. All this friction, need forgiveness. See him falling into it, yeah. The Lord is close to the broken hearted. It saves those who are crushed in spirit. And I don't need to tell you what I've been. Yeah. Many gotta get afflictions of the righteous, yeah. But the Lord delivers them from them all. Yeah. In the middle of the night I hear him call. My cousin got a baby on the way, and the mama lagging crazy every day. Ain't it crazy how we cradle the creator? And again we gotta say, whoa, he's already done the favor, yeah. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, yeah. But the Lord delivers them from them all, yeah. In the middle of the night I hear him call. We gon' handle that for what? We just gotta stand on that song, yeah. All of this guilt is on my conscience. Why'd you put me on this nonsense? I'm begging and pleading on my knees, Lord, please, oh please. Hablo mi lo más. You
You was asleep on my chest, yeah, I was scrolling through plans, thinking how I ever lead you when I barely understand. But your hand on my girl make the chaos slow, so I'm running every day just to shake your hold. I've been running from my past, trying to shield it from the same. Heard earlier how the strokers only magnify the pain. Now I'm laying out the path from the middle of the night, asking God for the words that'll keep your steps right.
It's the way you should go. Yeah, remember this though.
When the crowd was wild, when your heart feels cold, yeah, I'll be right by your side,
But you work your hoe.
yeah. Still I
Show you the way you should go.
yeah.
Way you should go.
Little one, when you're broke and the night's still long, hear these birds in your chest like a quiet song. I can't live it for you, but I pray you know why I'm showing the way you should go. I ain't here just to brag, buy kicks, play tough. I'm here to say no when yes feels fun. I'm here to draw lines when your friends say don't. When the dope cuts get and they call that low, you gon' see me walk away from a fight I could win. You gon' see me apologize even when I'm spent, cause I'd rather you sing peace than the tempo on 10. Rather show you how to lose in the chief.
It's the way you should go.
Hey.
Yeah, remember this though.
When the crowd runs wild, when your heart feels cold, hey, I've been here at my your side, but you walk your still I show you the way you should go. Hey, the way you should go. Little moon when you're grown and the nights feel long, hear these furs in your chest like a quiet song. I can't live it for you, but I pray you know. Yeah, I'm showing on. You gon' ask me one day, why you straight like that? Why you care who I taste, where I'm sleeping at? I say, son, I've seen too many names on shirts, too many moms at the front row breaking me in church. So if I sound firm when I say that's a trap, it's cause I walked there once and I barely made it back. I ain't perfect, I stumble, and I stand in this road like a sun on the shoulder while you travel that
It's the way
way.
you should know. Yeah, remember this though.
Yeah, when the crowd was wild, when your heart feels cold, I've been right by your side, but you walk yours. Still I'll show you the way you should go. Oh, the way you should go. Little one, when you grow and the night's still long, hear these words in your chest like a quiet song. I can't leave it for you, but I pray you know. Hey, I'm showing the way. Don't break, moving slow. You'll be tall, you'll be strong. Maybe baby on your hips, singing your own songs. If you ever feel lost, hear my voice in your mind. Choose truth over I choose love over pride. And when I'm gone from the room, while my picture still there, let the flame on the shelf be your reminder I cared. I ain't hear this today, I'ma seize your soul. Every step that you take on the way you should go. It's the way you should go.
It's the way you should go. It's the way you should go.
I was tryna live my life like it's leg day. Stat place, show face, keep the stress cage. To the waist, slip, crushed on my best plays. Left me gasping on the mat in my own shame. I was scrolling through the winds like they owed me. Feeling small every time someone showed me. All the highlights, I'm low like I'm lonely. Whispered if you're there, why you don't hold me? Got this tremor in my chest when I'm quiet. Got this pride that keep telling me hide it. Till I cried, I can't even fight it. You said good, now you finally invited. Grace in the cracks, that's where you rushing. I fall apart, somehow I'm touching. Thought I was strong, I was just fronting. Your power shows up when I got nothing. Grace in the cracks, right where I'm broken. All of my loss turns into tokens. You take my shame, trade it for something. Your power shows up when I got nothing. Yeah. I've been tryna be the rock for my whole clique. Never let them see me bleed. That was cold kid. To the call came bad news from my soul split. All my answers disappeared. I was homesick for a place I never seen, but my heart knows where the tears turn to seeds in the dark glows, where the scars on my skin let your marks show, where the weakest little whisper still sparks hope. I was mad at you, honest, I was fate tired. Why you let it all burn, see the flames higher? He said, kid, I'm in the middle of the same fire. Look close and you heard I'm the name, why? Grace in the cracks, that's where you rushing. I fall apart, somehow I'm touched and thought I was strong, I was just frontin'. Your power shows up when I got nothing. Grace in the cracks, right where I'm broken. All of my loss turns into token. You take my shame, trade it for something. Your power shows up when I got nothing. I used to brag on my grind all the late nights. Self-made, self-paid, living stage lights. Till the bills ate the bag, had to face life. Every win felt thin, it was fake hype. Then you met me in the dead, in the deadlines. Not a spotlight, just a still small red line. Through my red eyes hurt, you don't gotta get right to come near me, I show up in a wreck right. Now I'm flexing on my flaws, let the truth breathe. Open book, all the pages where I bruise bleed. If they ask how I stand when my knees weak, I just point to the cracks where your light leads. Grace in the cracks, that's where you rushing. I fall apart, somehow I'm touched and thought I was strong, I was just frontin'. Your power shows up when I got nothing. Grace in the cracks, right where I'm broken. All of my loss turns into token. You take my shame, trade it for something. Your power shows up when I got nothing. When I'm boasting now, it's in the soft part. In the panic, in the voice with the hoarse heart. In the stutter when I'm praying, when the walls dark. You the strength in the tremble of my small start. I don't gotta be the hero in my own story. I can limp, I can slip, still you hold for me. Every thorn, every tear that you wrote for me is a place where your power takes a hold on me. So I brag on the breaks, on the fault lines, on the nights when my faith hit a hard time. Cause that's where you stand up in my hard fight. Make my lowest little place be a spotlight. Missed my exit. Now I'm miles past the plan. Same road, but it don't look like the map in my hand. But all these bright signs screaming, still I'm reading them wrong. Feel the weight of every option, like I'm choosing this alone. Then I hear that voice behind me, quiet in the noise, still steady on my feet. This is the way, this is the way, walking it. When I'm turning left, right, eyes on the concrete, cuts through the doubt like daylight on me. This is the way, this is the way, walking it. Got friends with answers, type tight in a thread. Scroll, scroll till the glow burns red in my head. They say follow your heart, but mine's been doubling back. Every feeling on shuffle, every compass off track. Then I hear that voice behind me, quiet in the noise, still steady on my feet. This is the way, this is the way, walking it. When I'm turning left, right, eyes on the concrete, cuts through the doubt like daylight on me. This is the way, this is the way, walking it. You don't shout, you don't shout, you just tap on my fear. Turn my panic into prayer till the static gets clear. I've been chasing every whisper that was never my name. You just wait at the corner till I'm ready to change. Then I hear that voice behind me, quiet in the noise, still steady on my feet. This is the way, this is the way, walking it. When I'm turning left, right, eyes on the concrete, cuts through the doubt like daylight on me. This is the way, this is the way, walking it. I used to wish for a roadmap, every turn underlined. Now I'm learning how to trust you,
one step at a time. If I drift to the shadows, if I freeze at the split, you're the calm in the middle, saying child just commit.
Coffee on the counter, Bible on the table, highlighted scars, pages look unstable. I've been up late scrolling through regrets. Old ghost text, I ain't read them yet. Sink full of dishes, inbox full of pressure. Prayers sound thin like I'm reading from a lecture. Sat in that silence, eyes on the floor. Then that verse hit different than it did before.
Yeah, this I call mine. When the night keeps dragging on, mercy in the morning meets me like a brand new song.
Yeah.
I fall and I fall, but you don't change with the dawn. New every morning, I'm gone.
Nah, mom called, voice crack and said I'm praying for you. I've been acting distant like that ain't the truest jewel. Missed dad's call too. Promised I reply, got lost in the glow of excuses and pride. Old church pews and memories attic. I ran from that place, said the hope was too static. But there in the hallway, hoodie and shame, I whispered, if you're real, please remember my name.
Yeah, this I call mine. When the night keeps dragging on, mercy in the morning meets me like a brand new song. I fall and I fall, but you don't change with the dawn. New every morning, I'm not gone.
Late bus ride, forehead on glass. Raindrops race, I rewind my past. All those chances, all those near-miss crashes. Car spun once, should've been ashes. Friends in the ground, names on a stone. Why am I here, still holding a phone? Heartbeat loud in my cheap earbuds. Felt that flood like a wave of love.
This I call mine. When the night keeps dragging on, mercy in the morning meets me like a brand new song. I fall and I fall, but you don't change with the dawn. New every morning, I'm not gone.
Still here, rent due, fridge hums quiet like a hymn. Count what I lack, you counting how I'm his. Sun leaks in through a crack in the blind. Gold on the wall like a sign on my mind. Yesterday's weight still been on my spine, but gray sky hands keeps pulling on mine. If breath in my lungs is a borrowed gift, then every small sunrise is a second lift.
Yeah.
Young boy on the corner, backpack, bust a zip. Mama working 2 jobs, landlord on a power trip. He the oldest of 5, he like 9 still. He the shield in the storm, little spine still. Teacher say he always late, never ask why. Never seen what he cooking when the pot run dry. Rice, beans, little broth, he divide that. He a kid, but he still where the line at. I gotta stand in the gap when the weight too heavy. When they let give out, I'ma hold that steady. Live for the lost, pull them out that flood. If I got brief, then I got love. I gotta stand in the gap when the dark feel close. Cover my people, that's all I know. Hands on the weak when the world look away. If I'm here, they ain't going under today. Old head on the block, war in his eyes. Paper cup, park bench, talking to the sky. Used to run routes, Friday night stadium. Now he wrestle with his ghost, full of radium. Storefront church on the corner, doors wide. He walked past like that hope ain't from my side. I stopped dapping, you still got breath. We can walk inside together, you ain't done yet. I gotta stand in the gap when the weight too heavy. When they let give out, I'ma hold that steady. Live for the lost, pull them out that flood. If I got brief, then I lie low. I gotta stand in the gap when the dark feel close. Cover my people, that's all I know. Hands on the weak when the world look away. If I'm here, they ain't going under today. Single mom in the shelter, bruises on her arm. Keep her keys in the sock like a fire alarm. Paperwork thick, caseworker on break. She been sitting here hungry since yesterday. They say wait your turn, there's a process. But fear don't care about the office. I sit next, watch her wipe her kids tear. Till the door open, we both stay here. I gotta stand in the gap when the weight too heavy. When leg give out, I'ma hold that steady. Live for the lost, pull them out that flood. If I got brief, then the night lie low. I gotta stand in the gap when the dark feel close. Cover my people, that's all I know. Hands on the weak when the world look away. If I'm here, they ain't going under today. This ain't pride, this a vow that I made. For the kids, for the widow, for the ones in the shade. For the ones who ain't strong, who ain't safe, who ain't seen. They the center of the plan, they the point of the dream. So if you see me in the rain, arms wide, that's why. I've been built like a bridge, not an alibi. If they drown while I watch, that's on me. So I dig both hills and stay on my feet. I gotta stand in the gap when the weight too heavy. When leg give out, I'ma hold that steady. Live for the lost, pull them out that flood. If I got breath, then the night lie low. I gotta stand in the gap when the dark feel close. Cover my people, that's all I know. Hands on the weak when the world look away. If I'm here, they ain't going under today. At a time tonight. Yeah. We used to slam doors, now we just slam phones. Mama in the kitchen tryna hold this home. Uncle on the couch, eyes red, heart stone. I learned to raise my voice before I learned to say I'm wrong. You say that's just how we are, like anger in our bloodline. But I seen chains snap when grace cut the tough ties. You hurt me, I hurt you, we both on the rough side. I'm staring at the ceiling like, Lord, help us up time. I'm counting deep breaths like I'm counting blessings. Wanna clap back quick, but I hear you pressing. Bear with each other like I've been with you. So I'm biting my tongue till the truth comes through. I'm laying my grudges down right here at your feet. You carry my mess so far, I can carry theirs to your seat. If you forgave me first, how could I hold this tight? Was catching these hearts back slow. When I'm sorry at a time tonight. Hey, your sis stopped calling, said I never really listened. I was busy quoting verses, never seeing her position. I could win every argument and still lose the mission. What's the point of being right if the family goes missing? So I hit her with a text, can we talk? I'll be quiet. Pulled up to a doorstep, hands cold, stomach right. She opened with a tear, we both tried to hide it. I said I've been hard to love, but I'm done with that pride, I fight it. I'm counting deep breaths like I'm counting blessings. Wanna fix a fence, but I hear you lesson. Bear with each other like I've been with you. So I'm stoning my words that the hurt speak true. I'm laying my grudges down right here at your feet. You carry my mess so far, I can carry theirs to your seat. If you forgave me first, how could I hold this tight? You're switching these hearts back slow. I'm sorry at a time tonight. Pop's chair at the table, it's just quiet like a question. We talk around his name like we're skipping intersections. I remember every wound, every sharp word mentioned. But you remember nails and the crowd's not vengeance. You tell me to make room for the ones that left dance. I make room on my side for the ones that put a bench. So I got his old number, hand shaking, head spin. Hey bad, it's just sign, can we talk about the rent? The bar that hurt. I'm laying my grudges down right here at your feet. You carry my mess so far, I can carry theirs to your seat. If you forgave me first, how could I hold this tight? Stitching these hearts back slow.
when I'm sorry at it. Time tonight. But we got game night, but a fight some stars. Same rhythm, wrong flow, but a different kind of heart. With some slips, still snap, still pull each other apart. But we circle back quickly like confession do us part. We pass place, pass last, cast some stories half true, but we also pass mercy like it's something we're due. I look around this range, see the work only you could do. You patched up a broken house, now it feels brand new. Leave my girl just down at your feet. We carry my mess so far, I have to carry theirs to your seat. If you forgave me first, how could I hold this tight? Just switching these hearts back slow. I'm sorry at it, down to my. We'll lay down, down. Who has to your feet? At your feet. Yeah, voices raised, forks cold on the table. Dad staring down, mom twisting that cable. I slammed doors like that proved I was able. Said I'm done, walked out when I was unstable. Holidays, turned quiet as a grave. Text threads, just anger we say. But your name on my phone still made my chest cave. Cause blood runs deep, even when we misbehave. I'm trying to clothe myself in love, even when it hurts this much. I lay my pride down, pick you up. Yeah, I pick you up. Patience in the middle of the fight. Forgiveness in the middle of the night. We fall apart, he stitches us tight. Restoring what we almost gave up. You said things you can't take back. I fired back, doubled every attack. You kept score like a game on the screen, quoting every old wound like a meme on repeat. But grace keeps interrupting the script. That verse in my head got its permanent grip. Bear with each other, keeps running this trip. So I bite my tongue when I'm ready to rip. I'm trying to clothe myself in love, even when it hurts this much. I lay my pride down, pick you up. Yeah, I pick you up. Patience in the middle of the fight. Forgiveness in the middle of the night. We fall apart, he stitches us tight. Restoring what we almost gave up. Yeah. Pulled up slow, parked outside your place. Hands shaking, heart picking up pace. Pray once and twice, then again. God be the bridge where we burned it back then. You opened up with that tired half smile. Eyes red like you been crying a while. I said I'm sorry, let it sit, let it land. You said me too, and we finally unclenched sky ends. I'm trying to clothe myself in love, even when it hurts this much. I lay my pride down, pick you up. Yeah, I pick you up. Patience in the middle of the fight. Forgiveness in the middle of the night. We fall apart, he stitches us tight. Restoring what we almost gave up. Yeah. Then we laugh over cough and a scar. Talk straight about how broken we are. And still clash, but it don't go as far. Cause mercy moves fast when it lives in your heart. I see change in the way that we speak. We leave space for the other ones weak. We pass grease like we pass man's peas. At the table where he brought us back to our knees, yeah.